मेरा पहला सवाल थोड़ा सा आउट ऑफ सिलेबस है, ठीक है, सॉरी टू यूज दैट टर्म विद यू, बट जो लिस्ट ऑफ क्वेश्चंस हमने आपको पहुंचाई है उनसे थोड़ा सा हटकर है, क्योंकि आज ही ये खबर आई है रायन कि महाराष्ट्र एजुकेशन डिपार्टमेंट हैज रिक्वेस्टेड स्कूल्स, गवर्नमेंट एंड प्राइवेट, कि आप स्टैंडर्ड 2 टू स्टैंडर्ड 9 तक के जो एग्जाम रिजल्ट्स है स्टूडेंट्स के और स्टैंडर्ड 11 के एग्जाम रिजल्ट्स, you make those public, declare them and communicate them to the students via SMS, email, however. But my question is that at this point of time, how does one physically check papers? It's impossible for the teachers.
Yes, physically checking the papers, it is impossible. But there is a way where papers, if the assignments and the tests were done earlier, they can be scanned. And the teachers can look at them online and give them marks virtually. As long as the documents are available online, it should be fine. And a lot of the exams were also done. Some were done before the lockdown. So there are some exams that were done before the cutoff date.
Correct. Now, आपने exactly वही बात कही जो मेरी मतलब it was on the tip of my tongue. Now,
for us as the Ryan Group, as soon as the lockdown was announced in late March, within 24 hours, we actually went online and we started our e-learning classes. So it has been a month, and by God's grace, we've engaged with all of our children across the country, and we have actually successfully delivered more than 1 million learning sessions with our children.
Fantastic.
So this is all done virtually. And there would have been some teachers and even some parents who are not used to, use of technology in this manner. थोड़े डरते कि कैसे करें, but I think it is becoming part and parcel of our life. Whoever was afraid of video calls is now getting used to it. And I think this is going to be part and parcel of a school's life and teaching methodology as well, of virtual classes and online classes. Because that is the way that we can bridge. Physically, kaise kare? We can't meet our children. We can't meet our students. So this is the way where we feel this is going to become very much a part and parcel of a school. Bricks and clicks.
Which is a brilliant...
Accelerate. So what we would have wanted maybe in 5 years' time, this whole situation has accelerated it in a very, very short span of time.
Oh, fantastic.
The use of technology.
Fantastic. So that's technology. But I'm saying that let's for a moment dwell on the human angle. कि वर्चुअल क्लासरूम्स के होने से या टेक्नोलॉजी के इस्तेमाल से गुरु शिष्य का जो इक्वेशन है, जो एक रिलेशनशिप है, that also mutates, or does it not?
So, while I'm a great supporter of technology, I always say that you cannot replace the teacher.
Correct.
On an actual teacher. Okay. I always said that you cannot replace a teacher. The role of a teacher is changing. Yes. The role of a teacher earlier used to be a silo of information.
Correct.
Because your teacher was the only person who would give you all the information you needed to know. But nowadays you don't need that. But the role of a teacher is becoming into more of a facilitator, an actual guide, a coach to train you, to help you. And the emotional quotient, right? While children can go online and ask Mr. Google and Alexa various facts and figures, but when a child is feeling low, when a child is feeling a little discouraged, when a child is feeling as though, this is really tough, you really need a teacher's pat, a word of encouragement to say, beta, no problem, let's try again. And that you can't replace with technology.
Correct. So coming back to my original question, you cannot replace the teacher. Therefore, in this virtual sort of learning environment, does the student-teacher, the guru-shishya equation change? Or are you going to...
and no.
No, so one sec. Let me just round that off. Sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt. Or are you going to work out some sort of a way whereby at least, let's say, one student, a student-teacher one-on-one, or maybe two students together, could physically maybe interact? I don't know.
So let's assume that, this lockdown is still persisting, right? So we can't meet, student teachers at all. So what do we do in this virtual sense? So I think this virtual environment is actually helping maybe some shy children, maybe, children who are backbenchers, right? But in this virtual world, they can connect to teachers one-on-one, offline. Some children who were very shy to ask questions because they didn't want to look stupid, in front of their friends, and their friends will pick on them. But now they can, because they have access to the teacher. They can do that without fear. And I think there is also another element which I feel, and we have seen happening, is there is more a comfort level coming between students and teachers.
Possible.
Because literally they're in their homes every single day. Absolutely. Teacher is inside the house of the child, and child is inside the house of the teacher. So there is a different level of comfort. We are always made to meet in a very formal setting in school. And right now we are all meeting very informally from home. So there is a different level of comfort that is coming through.
At this point of time, what are you doing to lessen the load on society as a whole? Jis mahol se hum guzar rahe hain.
So, God has really helped us. And, through the organization, we support more than 150 orphanages around the country. And that represents about 10,000 young, bright minds with great potential. These are the ones that even through this time, because during this lockdown, a lot of people who may have also supported and contributed to this effort are, finding it difficult to continue their support.
True.
But we remain very committed because we believe, these young ones, they really, really need that support. And we are continuing to encourage even our students and our parents that in whatever manner, maybe in their society, maybe in their neighborhood, maybe even their security guards.
Sadhu. Amen.
To maybe give them a meal, to help them, to just, support them in whatever manner.
Absolutely.
But I think in this difficult time, in this dark time, this is really abnormal time. We may have to do some abnormally different things that we never did, which would be to be more friendly, be more kind, be more thoughtful. And I think that might be the new normal.
.7